This is part 2 of what your drunk self reveals about you. You guys loved the first video, and I know I left a bunch out, so we're gonna keep going. If when you get drunk, you get really quiet, you're a very guarded person, sober. You don't trust people very easily, and you probably overthink everything. So you turn inward instead of outward. So you're probably doing a lot of self-reflecting and just like feeling everything more deeply. People may think that you're not having fun or that you're bored, but that's not the case. You're just observing everything. If you're not particularly funny when you're sober, but when you're drunk, you're hilarious, it means that your sober self is naturally funny, but you're afraid to be seen. Your sober self has maybe anxiety or self-doubt or maybe some perfectionism, and you won't let that part of yourself out sober because you're scared of being misjudged. Because your jokes could be really edgy or sarcastic or brutally honest. You're hyper aware of how those could be taken, but drunk you just blurts it out and people love it. You have a hidden performer in you. If when you get drunk you always go missing, like you're the person that ends up at another bar or at another party or in someone else's backyard and nobody knows how you got there, your sober self struggles with staying present because slowing down feels uncomfortable. Drinking makes it easier to escape, and so you do again and again, and you don't even realize that you're running. If you get very talkative when you get drunk, your sober self carries a lot of mental clutter, like unspoken thoughts or opinions or creative ideas or stress. And ironically, usually the really talkative drunks are introverts. When you're sober, you may hold back these stories and opinions and stuff because you don't think people will care. And you also worry about being considered too much. If you are like the mom of the drunk group, so you hold the group together when you're drunk, and when anything goes wrong, you are the one that handles everything and sobers up, you're tired. Your sober self is so used to being the responsible one or the fixer or the caretaker that when you get drunk, you don't know how to let go. Drinking is supposed to be a chance for you to be able to relax, but if something ever happens, you don't trust anyone fully enough to handle it. So you do. Your sober self craves peace, but you're surrounded by people who constantly depend on your strength. If when you get drunk, you just get really loud, your voice echoes in the bar, you're yelling during casual conversations, it means that your sober self wants to feel seen and you don't feel taken seriously. You're not trying to be annoying by yelling. You're actually trying to bond with people. You just don't realize that you're yelling over everyone in the process.